Okay, 9, 4, 5, 7, 6.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how are you, man?
Hey, Kevin. Good, thank you. How about you?
Good, man.
I did London today and took some trades, but since we don't have what to do, we have plenty of time. Can go through some charts, why not? And one of them is Euro USD, waiting for this candle to close above. And we'll see. I'm gonna think to take some buys here. Let's see. EU is not that good to trade, but anyway, looks a good setup. Why not? Usually it's known for fake outs. A lot of fake outs happen on EU. Just like this one now that's happening. Also, we got rejected from daily support, I think. Yeah, if you look left, we have this support here that I think got rejected from there. And that's the reason why the fake out happened, basically. Also, it can be a 4-hour fake out. Even though the 4-hour has plenty of time to close, but yeah, so this is gonna be my trade. Basically, so we need this candle to close bullish and above. Candle needs to close above. Now I'm gonna wait for a retest and gonna enter some buys, hopefully. If it stays like this. Zone to zone. Wow, GJ was perfect. I was waiting for this retest on London session, but he didn't come, as you can see here. this candle didn't come quite where I wanted to, but this one now came. I saw it, but I didn't want to take it because 4 hour looked too bullish, and I didn't want to risk it, even though it respected this very nice. Yes, 4 hour came all the way back up to where the previous candle, 4 hour candle was, and I didn't feel comfortable taking sells. Honestly, I thought this was gonna break up, but looks like not. UJ coming back down again. UJ is still bullish. Unless we break this daily support, there's no sells here. Still think it's gonna go up. It's still staying above. As long as it stays above this daily support, there's no signs of sells here. How far do you look left? I think that's the question. Not too far. I mentioned before, it's better to look at what's happening right now, because price usually creates new zones, and we can't say that the previous zones won't affect the price, but usually the zones that are created lately are better to watch for breakouts. But if you look left and there's a big zone, or there are a lot of big rejections that happened at that price, of course you need to look at when you want to take a trade, and you don't want to be the wick. Maybe you don't want to be the wick, take sells at some kind of big support, or take buys at the big resistance. So for me now here, for example, at UJ, I don't need to look further left. This is all I need for now. Daily time frame here tells us everything. We had a lot of rejections, and UJ, as you can see, consolidated for a long time here, around 10 days, and couldn't break. Then we had this breakout, as I explained before, this big breakout here, and of course we didn't have that immediate retest. Then it ran for a few days, but I didn't expect this retest, to be honest. As I said on London session, I didn't expect this, but here it comes after a few days, and we already had that first rejection here from this daily support. And as you saw on the lower time frames, that we had a rejection. Now it's coming back again. I don't know, maybe we're gonna have some kind of a consolidation here. Maybe you can say that we have a zone here now, since we had a few rejections here, a few rejections here and here. Maybe go long. We need to break this small box here. On the morning, we took buys here, and up here we took the take profit of was around 10 pips, 15 pips, and then it got stopped out on break even, the runner. Now it's still consolidating. I think maybe this is the zone we need to break, so then we think about going long, because for now it's It's we're just having rejections here at this daily support, and unless we break to the downside, there's no trade on UJ or this resistance that created here. Let me go through. Yeah, the same. I think we need to wait for this small box here to break if we want to take a trade here, because we already have a lot of rejections from the daily, and now we need more than that. We need this small zone here to break, and then maybe you can think some buys. Then you will also have as a confirmation these rejections here, but let's see. I mean, it's dropping pretty hard now. It made around 30 pip drop. Maybe we're gonna have a break to the downside, who knows. But for me, it needs to close all the way below 107.700 maybe. We need to close below to where these daily candles are closed. If we have a close below this on lower time frame, then maybe I would take some sells. But always I would use here small risk, just because this is pretty strong support. I don't think it's going to be easy to break that unless we have some kind of news or something. Let's see. USDCAD was perfect. It even made a second retest here from the morning that we said we need a retest. But as I said before, this was the 1 hour break and retest that we took. Spent around 40 pips in profit. And this was the second retest. And the second retest was based on the 4 hour. 4 hour closed around here. As you can see, this also for 4 hour, and this was the retest. So the point is here, if why I didn't take the second retest, even though it was a 4 hour, is because we got rejected from this resistance. And I didn't trust it. I wanted this to, I didn't want this to take, because as you can see, we got rejected from resistance, and when that happens, chances of being fake out are higher. So I just left that setup here, even though it got rejected. But if this breakout would be lower than this and it wouldn't touch this resistance first, but close around here somewhere, then make the retest, then would be very nice. But I didn't want to risk it just because we got rejected from this. Now, what we can do here is we can wait for a break to the upside here, then a retest and continuation, this next zone here. That's what we can do now. But let's see. I mean, there's not much volume for now, but maybe we can see a breakout. Who knows? Yeah, if this 1 hour goes above these 3 candles here, that, yeah, we need a break above this, a retest. You can see also on the 1 hour how many rejections we had here before. Then once the breakout happened here, you see the move. So the same thing gonna happen again if it does break above. Same thing will repeat. I'm gonna delete this because my trade here is done. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this to break. It's gonna be our trade here. Let's see. Once we break this, we can start to think about buys. USDCAD is very nice to trade. I have a very good win rate with USDCAD, and it surprised me when I did some journaling in my trades. It was very unexpected for me. Okay, somebody. Yeah, let's see. We have a fake out on GU. Somebody saying GU. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at GU.
Hey man, my bad. I had some audio issues on the iPad where I connected before.
No worries, bro.
So you guys are looking at GU?
Somebody said a GU fake out, but I don't see a fake out here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I don't see it either.
A fake out would be, just so I explained to this guy, a fake out would be if a candle would close below, then another candle will come above and close. That would be a fake out when it comes after a breakout, when it comes back in the range. But here we only had a rejection of this support here, and this is also daily support, and that's why I think we got this huge rejection to the upside.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe he's saying about this zone, but for me it's not enough here. The zone is not enough. I mean, I only want a clear zone, which this one is. See, you have clean wicks and you have clean rejections. This breakout, a retest, and continuation. The same happened after when it came for a retest here. So I don't know. The best would be here to wait for a break below this. This would be the safest way to trade for me here.
Yeah, I think so too. That's gonna be the safe play. So you didn't take the GJ cells?
No, I didn't take it. I
Oh,
said
okay.
before, I was a bit worried just because of a 4 hour. You see, the 4 hour came all the way to where this previous 4 hour candle came opened. So usually when that happens, it tends to make some fake outs, and once it goes above or below the breakout candle, basically, I think it's risky, and I didn't feel comfortable taking that.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of bullish candles, and I didn't. Also, we got rejected from support, which for me, it's risky then. Because look at the last time we got rejected from this, we went all the way up. and
Yeah.
also here we got rejected. So I had doubt that this one will break above 2. That's why I
Okay.
didn't take.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked, and I don't know, it happened very fast actually. I just saw a big drop, and maybe we had something on the news, or I don't know.
Uh, no, it was more of the, more of the bearish move. It's more like a correction starting the week on GJ. Yeah, we may have some issues to break below the 136 228, which was the first rejection. Actually, the second rejection, because 3 days ago we had a rejection from there, from
Yeah,
130. Yeah, so it's gonna be a messy setup if we try to fight against all this consolidation. Let me see if I can draw, because
yeah,
basically to fight all this area right here, it's gonna be messy. You
yeah,
don't want to get stuck in the middle of this range playing like a ping pong table. So basically, I'm expecting. I took the cells because I was looking at this area of support. We broke that support this morning during London. Now
yeah,
we came to retest, and yeah, from there you can play this range. You can play this range
yeah, yeah,
because the risk is less. If you have on the 4 hour, if you have your stop loss at least 20 pips above that support, that which is resisting now, uh, then you can play this range. Other than that, it's not worth it.
yeah. I was thinking the same. Just I told you the reason. On
Hmm.
London session, when the breakout happened, I was pretty sure that I would take it, but you can see this candle didn't come quite where I wanted.
Yeah.
And then after it went all the way back there at the support, and then came back again, and just the 4 hour was a very big rejection, and it went very bullish. So I just didn't feel comfortable then taking it, so that's why I skipped it.
Hmm.
But in if this would happen on during London, I would take it without thinking twice.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
nice
I think.
nice one. If you took it, very nice. Because it
Yeah,
dropped
I
very
think
good.
the play during London was good.
Yeah. During London, I just hoped this would become higher, but it didn't. Because I was ready to sell this.
Yeah.
It was very clear. Even though I took USDCAD, so it was great. Okay, so for me now, I'm waiting for EU. Gonna take some buys on EU once it comes lower here. Now the reason is, as you guys can see, support formed. We have this consolidation box here. Now we had this breakout here, and the retest wasn't that good, but we came down and touched this daily support. So we got rejected from daily support, went up. We had a small rejection here, but didn't quite come lower, and now it's closed back in the range, which means we might see a small retrace here and gonna fill this range. Basically, this is the same as GJ. This is the same as GJ. It's just playing in this consolidation. So just gonna need a retrace around here, and then we can ride this back up. Then maybe we can have a break and retest of also on this next zone here.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Just
Yeah.
gonna wait for this to come lower, and gonna take some buys. I hope so. I hope it doesn't go trade from there. See, also on the 4-hour, we have also fake out. So this is a classic fake out. This is a classic fake out. We got close below, came back and closed back in the range. Now we just need a small retrace here, and we can go and enter some buys. The best thing here is that we have the break or the fake out both on 1 hour and 4 hour. When both time frames match with each other, I feel very, very comfortable, and I don't have any doubts that the price will continue that way. So let's see.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks very promising.
Good morning, Kevin. I cannot hear you. You've got your mic mute.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, good morning.
How are you, man?
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Fine, fine, good, good. Waiting for Siad to give us the call.
Yeah, man.
I don't like
Carlos,
Euro.
finally you're here.
Yeah, man. I was trying to be on London, but you went live too soon, man. Too early.
Yeah, I woke up early because sometimes a London session is giving some nice
Yeah,
so
I agree.
thought, yeah, because I'm only able to trade London and New York. So if I don't have anything on New York, I don't have anything left. So if I wake up on London, even if I don't find any setups, then I have New York session too.
Yeah, you have like another bullet, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Today has been like, for me, really slow.
Well,
market is just going sideways.
same on Monday. I didn't take any trades, but then today came and I took 2. See, when you wake up early, you're always gonna
Take
find something.
Yeah. Yesterday I took I sent you the image, right? USDCAD short. That one was nice.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
today I'm waiting on GJ, like the one you were talking before, GJ to go to break either way.
GJ, yeah. GJ
And,
is in
and
this
UJ.
consolidation box.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we might have some consolidation here before breaking, but let's see.
And UJ, I thought we were gonna break to the upside, because we're bouncing from that daily break and retest.
Man, UJ is too slow. I mean, it's on the same place since the morning.
Yeah, but the level is bouncing from, it's like very strong. We were like 3 weeks low.
Yeah. I think UJ is gonna have a lot of problems to break that.
We were like a whole month on that level.
Yeah, it couldn't break. That's why when it broke, you saw how big the move was.
Yeah. Yeah, but now it's doing a retest, and I thought it was gonna bounce straight away.
Yeah, I don't know. It reversed like 30 pips.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody's
Let's see.
saying 1 hour fake out on USDCAD. I don't know for what fake out.
Yeah, I think he's talking. I was watching it, but it's not very clear. Yeah, that one exactly.
This one.
Yep.
Yeah, this one can be too. I think we just got rejected from this. The thing is, I said before that we need to break this level because the 4-hour rejected from that, and you can see on the left how many rejections we have. It's pretty strong level. For me, the safest way would be here to break this level, this resistance here, which is also 4-hour resistance.
Yeah, but we're doing a 4-hour retest right now. So
this
normal
was the
thing would be to
4-hour
go down.
retest. This was the 4-hour retest. And
no, but I mean to the top. If you go to the 4-hour on your chart.
Yeah.
You see, we have this level. Oh, sorry. break, retest here, they should go down.
That can happen too, but you know, this came after, you know, after a day or how many days. This came after, and we don't know if it's going to continue down. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
totally agree.
Even though we have this rejection, but you can see now there are a lot of zone in between. I wouldn't say this zone is that clear for me, because this is also a 4-hour zone. So I'm just focusing on this one, and this one was the retest. Now we're in between these zones, and I would rather wait for this to break first, then take any trades in this small range.
Yeah,
It's not that small actually. It's around 40 pips, but I think would be safe to wait for this break here. And also, not forget EU, because I'm gonna take EU. Let's see whatever happens.
Good luck, man. You is a bitch, man.
Yeah, it's not that good to trade, but
Yeah, Aussie. You know the chart I sent you on Aussie. That one worked.
buys or sells.
Sells based on 4-hour retest. It gave 20 pips.
Yeah, it's not that I really trade AU, but even buys worked yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they worked, but after I think on Asian session it happened. It broke down again. Couldn't
Yeah,
continue
at the
up.
70 mark.
Yeah.
But
Somebody's saying to check gold. Yeah, check gold, but not gonna trade gold. Gold is not the same anymore that it used to be.
I've tried to trade the S&P, man, but it's not very good for breaking retest, man.
That's a pain. Yeah.
Yeah, you used to trade it, not curving, on
Yeah.
lower time frames,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, good. I mean, right now I'm more focused on US 30.
Oh, that moves less violently, right?
No, even more.
More.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem with US 30, in order to trade US 30, you have to, you know, your entry must be a sniper entries, because basically it can move 50 points in 5 minutes.
Wow.
And yeah, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, and I told the other guys that also US 30 depends on fundamentals, so need to be careful when you trade US 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also you got the Fed, man, pumping money, and
Mm-hmm.
if you get long, if you go short, you could.
Yeah. But basically, one on US 30 is trending. To be honest, you just let's say it was trending bullish yesterday, and nothing has changed on fundamentals, right? So the sentiment's still bullish. So your job is gonna be to wait for the 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in New York to open, and then they're gonna make some sick pullbacks, you know, it's kind of correction to the price, but once you start holding those pullbacks, I mean, you can enter on the pullback. The problem with the pullback is you never know when it's gonna stop. So basically, your job is gonna be to wait for the first 15-minute candle on the 9:30. So around 9:45, 9:40, you'll be looking for buys. And you know, sometimes it's gonna be a nice play. You can get at least 400, 500 points on those moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to wait for 9:30 pullback when it's bullish, and when it's bearish, is the opposite. Wait for a pullback on the bullish move, and then you're gonna be selling for the rest of the day. Yeah, but it's dangerous. It moves
Yeah,
a lot.
totally.
Yeah.
Today I said on US 30 that if it respects, I had a setup on the daily, and I said if it respects that, I'm gonna trade it, but it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I said about this daily break and retest, but now I see that it didn't work. You see all these rejections on the left. This candle closed above, but very weak, and you can see that it went through, so it didn't really stop at it at all.
Yeah.
So it's not just the break and retest on this one. Needs more confirmations, more information about it. Yeah, but we have plenty of other pairs on FOREX. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, there's no need to just trade it.
Okay. All right. I'll be back in a couple minutes, guy.
No worries. Take care. I hope EU comes lower, because from what I see, it can continue from here. This is a classic fake out.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna take some time to develop, but it's gonna be nice. Daily. Unless it's gonna make a double fake out, which is hard and doesn't usually happen. Yeah, see, it's pushing. I think it's gonna continue up.
Whoa, it's going fast.
Yeah, the thing is, it got rejected from here, from these wicks here, and I just want it to come lower, at least here, because support is all the way down, and I knew that somewhere here is gonna reject, because I've said before, every consolidation box has a middle zone, and this looks like a middle zone here, but the range is not that big. Still see how it got rejected from these wicks, and it's also almost 10 pips now. Another 10 and it reached the next level, which is good, because still we can take it when it breaks this next level here. And I think if it breaks this, it's gonna have a very nice push to the next zone here. It's been a while consolidating here. It needs to break either up or down, and since it couldn't go down, it's time to go up. Let's see. Thing is, now I'm not gonna take if it comes down again. Now the plan is to wait for this to break, because already made a 10 pips move, and we can say that it's a rejection from this or from resistance. So the best way now is to wait for this to break. Then we can get in on the retest. And now the potential is much bigger because we have a bigger range to fill. Here we only had like 20 pips range to fill. Yeah, around 24 pips. Now we have much bigger range to fill. Around 50, 60 pips range. Okay, the other pairs. Take a look at UJ, what happened with UJ. Oh, UJ is still at the same place. It's gonna be very hard to break this. On the lower time frames, it's the same level. You need to close all the way below this. You need to close like this, then a retest and continuation. If that happens on the daily, it's much better. Would be more safe. Can be.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a close below that area.
Yeah, same. It's just that's gonna be hard to happen.
Yeah, it's a strong level. We need news or something, you know.
Today there's no news. We are clear.
No, yeah.
Not expecting a daily break here because there's plenty of time for daily to close, but a break on lower time frame, maybe 1 hour or 4 hour. Take a look at 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours is still the same. Like I said, created a resistance here, and if we want to take a trade here, this would be for the upside, and this one for a downside. So you need to be patient a bit and see what happens. Since EA is, or EU is pushing up, UJ is pushing down, maybe we're gonna have a break to the downside, who knows. USDCAD is dropping. USDCAD, yeah, can go down, but it's the same here. We need to break to above this. There's no trade before that. Yeah, see, there's not much movement right now.
It's kind of slow. In 10 minutes, we got the stock market open. So let's see if we have some move.
Yeah, let's hope. Okay, Euro AUD. We have a resistance here. Yeah. Looks like we have resistance here, and looks pretty good. I mean, we have rejection all the way down here, and this, and now this. Looks very nice. If we get a close above, then a retest continuation. Very nice. Actually, I'm gonna wait for this because and we have pips. We have around 60 pips range to fill. That's very nice. It looks very small, but it's yeah. Wait for a break here too. EA looks good and moves very fast. I think if we get it close above, it would be great. A lot of setups with big potential are coming, but the only problem is we have to wait. Okay, I'm gonna be back very soon, in 2 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. GJ
Alright.
to the moon. Somebody saying GJ to the moon. What happened with GJ? Yeah, GJ needs a lot more to push up in order to break. It's pretty big range, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I think GG unless break below 136 200, then you're gonna be looking for nice sells. Other than that, it's gonna be ranging, you know.
Yeah, we need some more movement. It's too very slow right now. The UJ is doing the same. It still got rejected again. Not doing anything special here. I think E8 is gonna break, but the thing is, once it breaks, it can push all the way up straight without waiting for a retest, and that's what worries me.
Hmm.
Because we have 30 minutes left, and on 30 minutes, it can push a lot. A lot of big movement can happen in 30 minutes. Let's see. If I would trade in lower time frames, which I don't do, maybe this would be good to wait for 15 minutes to close above. But I stick only to 1 hour and 4 hour, no lower. It's gonna be good. Euro USD is gonna be good too. Once we break this, it's gonna be a very nice move. Man, see, EU is very known about fake outs. Just look at
I know.
this. You know, it made 2 fake outs on the same place. First one closed below and got straight back to the range. Made a retest here and again. Same here now. And this is also 4-hour fake out, which rarely happens other pairs. And here it happened 2 times.
Yeah.
Crazy. Can find other fake outs too. Yeah, see here? This would be great. Break and retest maybe. Actually here. But only a small rejection went all the way up again. Here would stop you out and you would enter again. Used to be good. You know, people now don't trade Euro USD that at all. You know, only a few people trade Euro USD now. everyone is basically focused on GBP pairs.
GJ, man. I think
Yeah,
that's the pair most
GJ is
traded.
number one. But back in the day, people used to trade Euro USD a lot. But now it doesn't seem the favorite one anymore. And we all know why. Lots of fake outs.
It's a more an institution pair.
Yeah, that's right. But on the daily, look at all these moves. I mean, went all the way up, corrected all that move, then back up again, then, you know, it's pretty crazy to have a chart like this on the daily. But I saw this pretty good setup here. See, this daily candle closed above, made this retest and all the way up.
Yeah, but the close was kind of weak.
Yeah, the close wasn't that good, but still, you know, this is daily chart. 20 pips. That would be enough. But still, you look on the left, it's the same zone. Yeah, looks like it was perfect actually. Sometimes it does respect zones, but most of the time it's gonna be a fake out or something like that. And you just can't trust it that much. See now. Pretty close. It needs to push another 10 pips to break this level. And then we can think some buys here. GJ all the way back again. Wow, let's see. Now, Kerwin, if this breaks to the upside, you have to take some buys because surely it's going to continue up.
Yeah, yeah. If break above, I'm expecting buys above 137 500. If we break above that, then yeah, I'll be looking for buys.
500, you mean
Yeah.
500 here?
Yes. Basically, I'm looking for a break of this area right here. Once we break there, target should be this one right here. So it's gonna be a
The
nice bull
same.
run.
I was thinking the same on London session, and I said if we go above this area here, I would take buys, but then it just dropped. But now
Yeah.
since we have these rejections and it's kind of just confirmed us that we can use this as a zone, as a good zone for a good break here. I think maybe we can consider taking this too. In 137.200 looks like a good level.
Yeah.
And I think it can easily continue here and this next one too. But let's see. Just because if this candle here goes above these two, I think there's going to be another push after that. Look at the rejection. I mean, this was around 50 pips drop and then all the way back and then price to come all the way back and close above. That's a big move, and momentum should be very strong if that does happen. So just going with that strong momentum, it can send us easy to this next zone here.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The way I see it, also, I know many people out there, they trade patterns, and it's sort of a distraction for me sometimes, but sometimes play out really good. And the way I say it, GJ, if we fail to break 137 400, then we're gonna be looking at a head and shoulder pattern on the 1 hour. If you zoom out,
Yeah, I
we
know.
have we have
Yeah.
clear, yeah, we have clear let me,
Yeah, this is a
because
head and shoulder pattern, but
yeah,
I usually
yeah,
don't look at them, but yeah, why
no,
not if you wanna have another like confirmation.
yeah,
Let's see if we have the here head and shoulders. The right.
because if this let's say 137 400 start creating some sort of resistance, chances are we're gonna retest this area again, and from there the breakout from there is gonna be a clear break toward 134 400 at least. So you're looking for like 200 pips, but i'm not I'm not expecting this move to happen today. We still have a lot of days for the rest of the week. But yeah, the weekly candle, if we break below 137 136 200, because we may, the way I see it is we may come back and retest this liquidity graph. But yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be really hard to break this area right here, the area that you have marked. But if we break below that, man, it's gonna be a deep retest and boom, going toward 134 400.
Yeah, yeah, that
Um,
that that can happen. Maybe
We
yeah,
not
got
today
pro.
because it would be a very big move, but surely can happen.
We got
yeah.
FOMC tomorrow, so
Yeah, I saw that news CPI on
uh,
USD.
Okay.
and also yen, because that's safe
Mm,
haven. So
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I
that's it.
see. Yeah. Yeah, more news coming for Jan pairs this afternoon. I mean, for you guys, it's gonna be during the morning, actually. Mm, yeah.
Let's see. I'm just thinking that we get to close above 137.200.
Hmm.
400 can are like 20 pips. We don't need more than that. I mean,
No.
just from 200 to 400 is enough 20 pips. And it wouldn't make that much. Wouldn't change anything about it. It's only 20 pips. DJ can give that in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
But let's see. Let's see. It's plenty of time. Wow. Look at EU.
I know,
Man,
man. I just saw that right now.
oh
That's
man, it's
crazy.
crazy. I
That
mean,
was
just was
unexpected.
for a few more pips here to come. At least here. Man, look at this move. Well, at least our bias were on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's see if this close like this strong. I'm gonna take the retest, of course. I mean, we're finally breaking this in a long time now. Finally, we can see a move, a good move, please.
Hopefully, it doesn't make a fake out also and come back and close back in range.
No way. Looks very strong, this candle. Wow. Maybe they're not gonna have a retest at all.
Yeah.
The way it's pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Basically, the new 4-hour candle didn't make any pullback.
Yeah.
Straight.
Was a
Yeah,
very
that's
small one, yeah. It
yeah,
just
that's
needed to come lower at least
mm-hmm.
and have
Yeah,
5 pips, but
yeah.
can't do anything. Happens. There are a lot
Mm-hmm.
of times when you don't get a retest at all and makes a big move and you miss out, but there's always the next time.
Yeah.
Look what GG is gonna do because looks pretty strong
Mm-hmm.
pushing, but
Yeah.
take a look at the 4-hour. Okay, we have a new 4-hour 2 here. Yeah, man, if this goes above these other previous candles, I think it's gonna push up. Even though, like you said, that pattern, but you know, sometimes the right shoulder is bigger than the left. So maybe it
Yeah.
can make a wick around here, maybe
Mm-hmm.
push up around here, then drop again, but yeah, let's see.
EU still going. EJ also.
I haven't traded EJ in a very
Oh, yeah.
long time.
Mm.
I don't know why it's not giving setups. I mean, it went really hard to the upside, made like a big trend and didn't really consolidate at all. So we can have some kind of zones that we can base our trade off. I want this to break because there's a 60 pip range that can be easy filled. One thing I hate is when it goes straight to the next zone.
Yeah.
No
Play from
retest.
zone to zone and you missed the
Yeah.
entire move.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I hate it.
The hell, this is already moved from the resistance 20 pips.
Yeah.
Come on, EU, give us a chance. Like in UJ, I was very pissed that I didn't get to enter on this big move here. See, because we don't have a retest here at all. And then I waited for days here to break this. Then price just, see, it was a very, like a weak breakout, then straight push to the upside. And I never got the chance to get in. I was very pissed because, see, all this consolidation, I waited for days to break. And the thing is, I had buys right here. I had buys here and my stop loss was just above this bullish candle here. And just stopped me out and I left it, then went all the way up. And I just entered based on this middle zone here. If I only would use a bigger stop loss, because I used like not even 10 pip stop loss, Odd catch this move, but I closed here and then didn't get a chance to enter on the retest. Then you see how it went all the way up for days. Let's see, I have good feeling about EU. Let's see if we get a retest here. Would be very nice. And we need to have a lot of patience here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Very important. You can stay for hours without taking a trade. You know that you've made a lot of progress. Because one of the things that makes people lose a lot is because they never stop trading. They just try to find a setup out of nothing. They don't wait for the perfect one, so they end up on bad positions. Just have to wait until that good trade comes. Eight minutes left.
I'm impressed by gold. Gold is pumping. It's really hard. I don't know if you trade gold.
I used to trade gold, but not for now.
Yeah, the spread has been crazy,
Yeah, since that thing with spread started, I
Yeah.
stopped and I haven't traded gold in months. I don't know, 2-3 months. Even though gold is pretty nice, it's just a bit volatile. But if you're good at it and if you understand gold, you can make a lot of profit from it because it moves a lot and can give you a lot of pips in short time.
Yeah.
Made a big push on the last hour.
Yeah.
See, I grew a lot of accounts trading gold back in the day. One good setup and it would be done for the month. Euro AUD breaking, yeah. Watching it right now and waiting for it. Gonna have to choose then if we want to take Euro AUD or Euro USD. One of them has to be, but I don't know, we'll see. The one that has a better breakout, that's what I'm gonna take. The one with a stronger breakout, and for now looks like EU has a better breakout. And it broke out of this consolidation that was failing to break. can be very nice. Gonna see how it respected here. Very nice. Only to the downside, it didn't work that much. Man, so many rejections. This should just make a small retracement and fly up. It's been a while, so many tries to break. Every time we have these kind of big consolidations, once it breaks, we always have a big move. And there are a lot of times that we miss out because they don't make a retest at all. Let's see. Shouldn't push more than this, because then the retest would be very big and we might not have that retest at all. Gonna wait. My first entry is gonna be, yeah, maybe 250 or 300, somewhere here, because we might not have that deep retest. So we're gonna see. Gonna try to enter maybe in a 5 pips range, even 10 pips if it's needed. We'll see. EA doesn't really look good, you know. We need a good break, and if it closes like this, it's not gonna be very convincing, you know. We need a good close above these wicks here. We have another 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can close above. EU is secured. This is a breakout. 100%. Oh my god, it's pushing really hard. I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah. We may not have the retest.
yeah, it looks like it
Too strong.
left us both without a retest here and also the zone here. Also, UJ is pushing down. Looks like it's gonna have a break to the downside.
I mean, EA, we may have a pullback on EA. EA.
Yeah, EA can give us a chance maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little bit more, and I think that would be enough for us. Because I wanted to close above this candle here. Because this was the breakout candle when it broke below. Now I just want this to be above. Even though we have all these candles closed below this zone, so still can be good, but rejecting, I don't like this. Somebody's saying GBB cat. GJ also got rejected. Again, like we said, we might have a consolidation here. Oh, GCAT. GCAT's pushing really nice. Yeah, maybe we can take GCAT. Let's see, but this is not a good break. It's not even a break unless it closes above, but if it closes below this, then there's no break. Looks like it's gonna close above. Okay, 1 minute left. I would rather take EA. Yeah. Okay. EA closed above. Gonna enter EA. Oh man, I didn't even get to enter EA. Push straight up.
Yeah, I was expecting pullback,
Oh
man.
man.
Nothing.
This is crazy. Already pushed 20 pips. Nothing is giving us a chance. USDCAD stayed below, so I'm not interested in that. EU is... Maybe EU can give us something. Let's see. And I was even about to enter here on EA, but moved too fast. It's not even the first minute and pushed 20 pips. Let's see, maybe it comes back again.
UJ looks better, man. On the 1
Man,
hour.
I don't want to take UJ. It's that support, that daily support is crazy. I just don't want to be against that support.
Again what?
Against that support. You know that.
Oh yeah, but now we are, well, yeah.
I don't know. I just don't want to.
Yeah, I get it.
Seems for me a bit risky. Let's see if EA comes back and turns bearish a bit. Then I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna enter some. Wow. I don't know why EA is moving this fast. Yeah, I'm gonna enter some here. But if it comes lower a bit, I'm gonna enter some more. I'm gonna use a 20 pip stop loss. Gonna be at 800 here. So this previous breakout candle here. Okay, so the reason is because this candle closed above. And now it's making the retest. Let's see if we're gonna have continuation to the upside. And you can see on the left the zone that we're talking about. This is the zone that we're talking about. Not going to use the regular risk because I already took 2 trades before this, so not gonna risk my profits. Just gonna risk a small percentage of my profits. Let's wait and see how it's gonna react here. Looked a bit, dangerous, like it dropped too fast. I think we should be good here. This just needs to turn bullish and we got 20 pips. Let's see. Should be next zone for EA, which is around 60 pips. Yeah, it's 60 pips range to the upside. Let's see. Last time EA didn't disappoint me. Gave me 20 pips very fast. And I think it's gonna do the same now. Wait and see. EU at the other side, it's too far. And I think even if it comes, not gonna come at this candle. Might come at the, maybe on the next one, I don't know. Let's see how EA is gonna go. Didn't check the 4-hour actually. Let's see what we have. Well, 4-hour doesn't really match with the 1-hour, but I don't know. I'm just gonna hold this. Let's see what happens here. It doesn't. We don't know unless we wait for it and see what happens. The only thing that needs to not happen here is this candle to go below the previous one. That would be a very bad sign for this setup. So as long as it stays above, we're good. Let's wait and see. Okay, I'm gonna let this. this needs to continue down. I mean, the momentum was nice, was pushing up, now made the retest, and this candle should turn bullish now. Even 10 pips can be nice to catch and then move our stop at break even. Let's see first what's gonna happen. UJ on the other side made a smaller breaker retest, but still I don't want to get involved in this. And this can still go up the daily. Unless I see the daily closing below, I don't trust this.
The
And
daily
still,
level is a bit lower. It's a bit around this area. So it just retest that zone.
yeah,
So it could go higher.
yeah, most of the candles are closed in that level. So this candle is just a bit above them, but still is this zone. Yeah, it still can be a rejection, who knows. That's why I'm better risking at EA, because at least it's showing me good signs here. 1 hour is a bit clear. And only has to make a small move here to give me 20 pips. UJ needs to make big moves to give you 20 pips. So I'm gonna repeat again, guys. If you already took other trades, don't risk your profits, only risk a small percentage of your profits. I've took 2 trades before this, so for me it's not gonna be needed for me to use a big risk here. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I have to be a bit patient here, because now can't expect this to be done in 1 minute. Not even 10 maybe. Sometimes it does, but we have to count this like we have to wait at least for an hour, because we've taken this on the 1 hour time frame. So it needs at least 1 hour to work out. Maybe even more, maybe it can work out in 10 minutes. You never know. But just so you know, you need to have patience.
Yeah, but the setup is good. I mean,
Yeah,
we
setup
have.
is good. I mean, there's not
Yeah.
much that worries me at all.
Mhm.
And once this turns bullish, game over.
It's gonna fly, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see, I'm around 5 pips in profit, but it's nothing for now. More. pretty big range. I mean, if it does fill this range, it's gonna be very nice.
Curving market is going down.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What are you saying? US 30 is dropping?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
probably
mean, it
correct.
had a lot of bullish candles. I mean, it maybe needs a small retracement before
Yeah, but this up
continuation.
move was artificially. I mean, it's all thanks to the Fed.
Yeah,
You
that
got
can be.
coronavirus, you got riots, you got the market doing new highs,
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
things, man, are happening.
unemployment, all that, and
Yeah, that's insane. All this stuff happening in the States, and and US 30 rallying like
yeah,
nothing. That's fishy.
yeah. It was the first day of riot. I think it went like I don't know, like 3% down. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What's your view, Kervin?
I mean, everything, man, it's like a bubble right now. The way I see it is like a bubble. They're trying to create this huge bubble, trying to to make this the economy. They're thinking the economy is in a booming momentum right now, but to me it doesn't make sense because yeah, we had the job reports on the employment reports in on Friday, but man,
They say
that's
it's fake, no?
even, yeah, even though those numbers are fishy, to be honest. Government gave a lot of money to small companies, and they actually they said that in order for the companies to receive that injection of money, those loans, they're gonna need to keep those workers in their positions, even though if you don't have job to work the 40 hours, you still gonna get paid the 40 hours. If you go to let's say 2 days of working, and if you made 20 hours or so, and sorry, and if you don't get the 40 hours working, it doesn't matter. With the loan the companies are receiving from the government, they're gonna pay you the 40 hours.
But that's a loan or that's like free money?
No, it's a loan. Actually, it was I think it was 1%. So let's say you receive $100,000. 1%, basically that's nothing. If you have a big corporation, a
Yeah.
big company, less than they were looking for companies with less than 200 employees. But still, a company or corporation with let's say 100 employees is big. Where I used to work, we had 60 employees there, and this company was making basically 5 millions in profits every year. So for any company owner that you lend, let's say $1 million, 1%, that's nothing, because that $1 million they can duplicate or triplicate that money. So even though they're gonna have to pay 1%, it's better than paying the regular loans that banks are giving. Basically, the banks are lending money for let's say 10% on a 10-year loan per term. So, I mean, if you can get it 1%, it's good. And I think I'm not sure, but I think I heard from somebody, if you have your employees and everything works well, you're gonna have like, I don't know if you get a loan of 50,000, you're gonna get 10,000 back. So basically, after all the numbers, all the calculations, if you paid 1%, at the end of the term, you're gonna be paying basically 0.50% of that money. So, and basically the government is giving with that money because they don't want a lot of people filing for
Unemployment.
unemployment,
Yeah.
because it's worse for the government. So basically, they rather give away money other than having the unemployment rates going higher.
Yeah, and also we got the elections
Yeah.
on November, so
Hmm. Yeah. But this, all these rallies on US 30 is fishy. It's gonna be a second wave of coronavirus soon in the States, and
yeah,
more
when you see
people
the
are gonna.
riots, man, the people they don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah, and then you're gonna have this second wave sooner or later. You're gonna have the second wave, and it's gonna be another massive drop on U.S. economy. I think we're gonna be facing recession.
Mm.
If doesn't happen by the end of this year, maybe next year, first month of next year. But uh, the Fed's it's really hard to think why the Fed is printing money like nothing. You know?
Because you got elections,
And
so Trump has to close the his like the years he's been in the government as the best president of the United States.
Yeah, he's looking for that, but right now it's a mess, to be honest.
and here for the people that lost their jobs, they only paid like 170 euros per month for only one person in a family. Like imagine if there are 6 or 7 members of the family. They only paid like 170 euros.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Well, here in the States,
Crazy.
they are receiving per family. If let's say if you pay your taxes right, and you are a family of 4, you have 2 kids and the 2 adults that are the one paying taxes every year. You'll be receiving like in combined in between you and your wife, you're gonna be receiving $2,400. But that
Yeah,
was
but
only
that's nothing
for
in the states, right?
no, but helps a little bit. Yeah, to be honest, it helps a little bit.
Yeah, better than nothing at least.
Yeah, better than nothing, but it's gonna be for only 2 months, I think. I don't think they approved the rest of the money to cover more than 2 months.
Yeah, man. Thing is, this virus is like you said, it's coming back. Even in my
Yeah.
country, it has started. There was a week or two we had very low cases, like 1 or 2 in a day. Now they're
Mhm.
starting to come back, and like we had in the last 2 or 3 days, 20, 30 people per day. I mean, we're only 1 million people in my country, but I mean, the point is that it started to come back, and that's a bad thing. I mean, having to deal with the same thing again, it's going to be a bit, bad time.
Yeah.
And the market is not going to be that stable anymore. The same thing happens. And EA is not going well. I think I'm starting to think to close this because it went all the way below to where this breakout candle started, and now it's not looking good. Not looking good. I think I'm gonna close maybe half here and half leave it for stop loss to hit. Because I don't trust this anymore, as it's coming down and 4 hour doesn't look good. Based on these wicks on the left, it doesn't really look very nice and convincing for me. 1 hour went all the way back down. Thing is, it can still, push up because we have another 40 minutes left.
Yeah.
but I just don't trust anymore. Like I said, when it goes below or above the breakout candle, that's when I get uncomfortable. I don't trust the setup anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna cut
sinking.
my losses here at 10 pips. So I don't wanna leave this anymore. I don't trust it anymore. Still can go up, but the fact that it came this low, I
Mhm.
don't trust it anymore.
I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle closing because we may have at least a retrace back to toward resistance. The last five
Yeah,
minutes of this
yeah, we can
30-minute
have
candle,
at
but
least
yeah,
yeah, we can
I'm
have
gonna.
at least a retrace to our entry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically what I do is I wait for candles to close before hitting my 20 pip stop loss. So, on the next candle, maybe I can have that retest and I can close at break even.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I prefer to do when fake out happens. But here I'm just not trusting anymore since I saw
Mm-hmm.
that 4 hour, and the 4 hour didn't really like. I didn't like 4 hour. It doesn't look like it's gonna go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. EU
GJ, 1 hour.
EU didn't. GJ 1 hour. Let's see GJ. Oh, GCAD really flied all the way up. Yeah, looks like GJ pushed another time. Maybe we can have a break now. Let's see. Gonna need a lot more time. So on EA, I wouldn't bother to take the fake out either because I don't like it anymore. Just when I switched to 4 hour, it didn't tell me the same thing, and I just don't see now going all the way up. Doesn't make sense that much. And you can see these two candles closed above. We had these rejections from this, but also we have this support here. Now, a lot of confusion here, and didn't want to be in this trade anymore. And look for GJ now. GJ can be nice. Just the fact that we had a lot of rejections here.
Yeah, also GU's pushing, so
Yeah, just telling us that we have a good zone here and a good resistance. If this candle now closes above, a retest and continuation can be easily done here. UJ is still at the same place. Nothing special here. EU still there. We might have a retest on EU, so just so you guys know, you have to wait for this support to be this resistance, or now that asks like support to be retested. So on the retest, I'll enter too. Not gonna miss this chance here. Once it comes, because I don't know if it's gonna come now or not. Already took a lot of time. EA didn't work out, but never mind, I cut losses short. We'll see. What can happen on EA is that this candle can go up and close above. Can still go up and close above if it doesn't push lower. But if it does that, this candle goes and closes above, we might have a push to the upside then. That can be another way of trading if you want to wait for rejections, for example. You can wait for this candle to close above. Then after closing above, you can take the buys. The stop loss can be the same again. But the 4 hour doesn't really make too much sense for me. I don't know. I wouldn't touch EA for now. EU now looks, like I said before, great. Let's see. We have another 10 pips that needs to drop here, taking it. But only maybe the next candle is gonna make the retest and continuation, because on this candle still don't see it. It's not moving that much, so this is what I'm gonna wait for, just so you guys know, because I'm gonna go now. Also, this is what I'm gonna wait for on GJ. I'm gonna wait for a break here and a retest. I'm gonna try to enter at 137.200 and go all the way up to 800 maybe. First take profit should be around 10 pips. Then you can hold some runners. Yeah, 20 pips stop loss. First take profit at 200. No, 400. Because 200 is going to be entry. 400 first take profit. And then you can leave a runner. On EU is going to be 1.13200, also an entry. And I'm going to hold it to the next zone here. Of course, first take profit is going to be 20 pips. Something else, I don't know. I don't see any other setup. Maybe EA is going to do the same. But I cut my losses short on EA. Don't feel comfortable. Whenever I don't feel comfortable on a trade, I'm not gonna hold it just because I want to work out. You know, if I see things that doesn't make sense, I'm not gonna hold that trade. Okay, now there's 30 minutes left for the hourly close, so I don't think we need to stay in front of charts because there's no 1 hour close yet. So until the 1 hour close, I think you guys also should stay out of the charts and come back after the hourly close and see what happens. I told you what my next setups are, and thank you guys for being here. See you tomorrow.
Hey, man. All right,
Thanks,
buddy.
yeah,
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you too for being here.
Okay.